Chapter 1. A vision that feels bigger than a project. Some ideas do not feel like ordinary projects. They feel like the beginning of something much larger. Something that slowly but surely reshapes the way we look at the world. Vantara University is one such vision currently being developed in Jamnagar, Gujarat. It's not just another educational institution being built. It is being designed as a global hub where wildlife conservation, veterinary science, and environmental reach come together in one integrated ecosystem. Instead of treating education, research, and conservation as separate areas, this vision brings them together into a single connected structure. At the center of this initiative is Anant Ambani, whose approach to this project reflects both emotional depth and long-term thinking. His belief is simple but powerful. Education should not be disconnected from real-life conservation. Instead, both should exist as part of the same system, where learning and responsibility move together. This is what makes the idea feel more than just an academic project. It feels like a shift in how wildlife education itself could be understood in the future. Chapter 2. What Vantara University is trying to create. The core of the objective of Vantara University is to take wildlife and conservation education to a more advanced and practical level. Its academic structure is expected to include subjects such as wildlife medicine, veterinary surgery, animal genetics, behavioral science, epidemiology, and conservation policy. However, the true transformation lies not in what is taught, but in how it is taught. Students will not remain limited to classrooms or theoretical learning. Instead, they will have direct exposure to wildlife rescue centers, rehabilitation facilities, and active conservation projects. They will not only study from books, but also observe and participate in real treatment and recovery processes involving animals. In simple terms, learning and real-life experience will not be separated. They will exist together as part of a continuous journey where every concept is understood through real-world application. This makes education more meaningful, practical, and deeply connected to reality. Chapter 3. Anant Ambani and the vision behind it. At the heart of this initiative is Anant Ambani, whose focus on wildlife conservation reflects a long-term and structured vision. His goal is not limited to short-term achievements or recognition, but rather to build a global platform where India can play a significant role in wildlife education and conservation training. His approach is clear. He envisions wildlife conservation not as a passion project or voluntary effort, but as a structured scientific discipline where trained professionals can contribute at a global level. Anant Ambani's association with wildlife welfare has already been visible through the broader Vantara initiative. Vantara University can be seen as an extension of that vision, moving from care and rehabilitation towards structured education and global training. This makes the initiative not just an institution, but a long-term direction for how wildlife education could evolve. Chapter 4. Why this model is different. While veterinary and wildlife education already exists in universities across the world, Vantara University is being designed with a fundamentally different approach. Here, education, research, rescue operations, and rehabilitations are not separate departments. They are integrated into one unified system that functions continuously. This means a student's learning journey will never be fully divided between theory and practice. At one moment, they may be attending a lecture, and at another, they may be observing real conservation work in action. If an injured animal is being treated, students will not only study the concept behind it, but also experience the entire process in real time. This creates a deeper form of learning. It makes education not only academic, but also emotional and practical. And when knowledge connects with real-life experience and empathy, it becomes far more impactful and long-lasting. Chapter 5. The bigger picture and future possibilities. The world today is facing serious environmental challenges. Wildlife extinction, habitat destruction, and human-wildlife conflict are increasing at an alarming rate. At the same time, there is a global shortage of trained wildlife veterinarians and conservation experts. Vantara University is being developed with the intention of addressing this gap. If successfully executed, it could help create a new generation of professionals who are not only academically trained, but also field experienced. Its influence could extend beyond India and contribute to global wildlife conservation education and research. However, Like any large-scale vision, its true impact will depend on long-term execution, accessibility, and consistency. Only time will reveal how effectively this idea transforms into reality. For now, it remains a powerful vision led by Anant Ambani, aimed at redefining how the world understands wildlife education and conservation in the years to come.